Okay, this is the first of a series of videos about a little project I'm going to kind of vibe code to help with basically video editing. So the idea at the end of this is I come out with some kind of agentic set of scripts that are going to make the process of getting recordings like this onto YouTube super quick. So to me, it's very much an editor kind of agent. It's not a research agent. That's another thing I want to work on. But I started a conversation with Claude on this, so I'm going to use this video to kind of talk through what that looks like, and then the first bit of coding I'm going to do in the next video will be working on one of the aspects in this, which we'll get to in a second. So Claude is, giving me typical reinforcement on, yeah, everything you do is great, which it didn't used to do as much. Seems to be blowing smoke up my ass more recently. Blah, 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 blah. Asking me what I'm thinking. Whether I want to sell this, I'm saying maybe. I had a thought of how this would work. So get raw footage, process the audio, do some EQ, noise reduction, detect silence, cut the silence, recompose the footage, do jump cuts based on the silence, apply a LUT, i.e. color grading, which you can do with FFmpeg. That was another Claude chat that gave me that script. Generate the transcript, so that I want to use Whisper, OpenAI's one, although it might be a different one. I might be thinking of a different one. Then generate content. So then what I want to do is go, hey, give me the video title, give me the summary, kind of create an article about the video, because once it's transcribed and I've got all the text, that should be enough to go, here's a kind of little article to go on a website that will be like a companion piece of the video. Thumbnail, we'll get that going through Nano Banana. Chop out all the timestamps and names, captions in .ass format. Reason I want to do that is because if you've got those, you can style those with a library called MoviePy. I haven't tried it yet. It's just research I've done. Then I want to do shorts. So all of that would spit out automatically. Maybe thumbnails later for the shorts, but probably a bit of overkill. Generate the main video and shorts, append things like bumpers, logos, captions and render, review stage, etc., etc. So Claude's going, yeah, cool, what's missing? So this is talking about a narrative arc piece you haven't mentioned here, automating a technical process, but the interesting AI layer would sit between step 5 and 6. Claude can analyze the structure and flag things like you repeated yourself there. I'm not too interested in this. I don't think this will work that well, especially because I can go a bit freewheeling. Like, it's not like I'm going to be reading from a script. It's going to be like this. Talking about trying to detect a hook. Again, I'm not sure based on the style of content I'm going to be creating whether that's going to be useful. Talking about some red flags. Let's then I can get a tech stack. Asking me whether I want to go Node or Python. What have I said? I want thin orchestration, deterministic pipeline, definitely preferable. So deterministic means I want to be able to run each step independently and know it just works. So no AI involved, no agents, no skills. It should just be, hey, run the bit that extracts transcripts, and there may be AI involved to get the transcripts, but it shouldn't be like an agent thinking and generating sub-agents and doing all that. It may then end up exposed to agents, but in terms of the core logic of this, I want each of these steps to be fairly self-contained, atomic. As I'm saying here, e.g. run this Python script to generate transcript. Python is fine. I can read it, but I'm a bit of a novice on the environment stuff compared to Node. That's cool, happy to learn. Claude's going, hey, I'm going to create all this stuff. Great. Asking me about FFmpeg, local Whisper. So Whisper at the OpenAI one, you can do local and run it locally, or you can do it online. I'm going to do online because I don't want to run a model locally for this, and the cost, not by not 6 a minute, so 10-minute video is going to be about 6 cents. So if I ramble on for half an hour, it's going to be 18 cents. Fine. Great, ready to go. Let's use OpenAI. Let's not start build yet. I will move to Claude Code for build. What do you think of the pipeline? Could it be optimized? Any suggestions? Steps that could be optimized without losing atomicity. So this is interesting. This I didn't realize. So steps 1 and 2, extract audio and process audio could be a single FFmpeg command. Extract, normalize, and noise reduce in one pass. Cool. And then it's saying render final and captions is one FFmpeg operation. We won't do that though. I don't want to use FFmpeg to do captions. I may not even do captions if the quality is not good enough. Like in my head, I want kind of CapCut style captions. I'm not sure the OpenPy library is good enough to do that. I don't know. We'll have to explore. Job manifest. This is a really good idea. I was thinking this anyway. So essentially, you want one file that specs everything that's going to happen and ends up being updated with all the artifacts each step of this kind of pipeline produces, the transcripts, the silence timestamps, etc., etc. Narrative analysis step needs more thought. No, it doesn't, because I'm not going to do it. Shorts detection is the hardest problem. Yeah, we'll see. That's the first thing. It's not the first thing. I think the silence detection will be interesting. Pre-flight check. Run a simple script that validates the input file is readable, checks if FFmpeg is available, verifies API keys are set, and estimates processing time and API costs. Revise pipeline. Then I'm going, sounds good. Then I go, let's dive deeper on narrative analysis. Skip over that. Yeah, see this stuff. I'm not sure I'm interested in that. Shorts detection slots in here naturally, and then I've left it. So that's where I've left the chat. So I want to move to Claude Code. The way I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this in VS Code. I've just realized I haven't got the Claude VS Code extension installed on this account. What I'm doing is I've actually got 2 accounts on my Mac here. So I've got like my main account, which is like a war zone, files, stuff everywhere. I don't want to do screen recording on that because it's noisy and I might end up, exposing some compromised photo of me or a password or something. So I was like, right, I'm going to create another account on the Mac and then set it up just for screen recording. And then my code that I'll work on both on this account and the other one is shared, so it doesn't matter where I'm coding it, it'll be in the same place. But this is just a very pure account for screen recording. So there's plenty of stuff I haven't set up on this yet. I haven't got extensions in VS Code set up, all that. So I'll do all that off screen because that's kind of boring. But for an overview, this is what I'm trying to build. So something that's going to get raw footage, fix the audio, fix the video, chop silence out, get the transcript, then use the transcript to auto-detect shorts, cut the shorts, and really turn raw recordings into the final pieces and artifacts through a few simple scripts. And then finally I'm going to want to bolt on publishing to this, so certainly YouTube, maybe TikTok, maybe LinkedIn, maybe Instagram, all get pushed out automatically as part of this. So that's kind of the overview of the whole project. I'm going to do a little bit of setup off screen, and then in the next video we're going to look at this silence analysis. Birds in the background.